But you just had McVay. He took care of guys, I heard, from Big Wit and stuff. It sounded like lovely out there in LA. So you want to go somewhere, especially you're going to a colder climate. You're playing on a turf field, which we talked about. Like, you go from a division that's got 3 grass fields out of 4, right, in the NFC West, which is a thing of beauty, because I share the same sentiment as you. We should be playing on grass, not just for the big non-contact injuries, but because it's a fucking attrition on your body and your joints. But then you're headed to Buffalo. It's cold. You get this coach. He looks tough as shit. He's never smiling. Like, you figure maybe he doesn't give you a rest. So it's nice to find out you're going to have Wednesdays and that sort of thing. That's a big mystery when you're doing that dance in free agency. You don't want to sound lazy, but you're like, are you going to take care of me? Because I'm this is my business. My body's my business.
One of my big things was not being able to play with Aaron Donald. Not being able to play with Aaron Donald, because I could have easily rode off into the sunset and brushed with Aaron Donald and Leonard Floyd and Greg Gaines. Like, we had already had it. And when I first got there, when I got traded, I was talking to Aaron Donald, which he's been to the Pastor Summit, and I already knew him. I was already familiar with Aaron Donald. But when I was there, we started talking about football, and you can just, like, see it and feel it. It felt like me and DeMarcus all over again.
Yeah.
So one of my biggest things was not being able to play with Aaron Donald and not being able to have that. Because I don't care who we got, like, and that's not knocking my teammates that I'm playing with now or anything like that, but it's just Aaron Donald. So I come here and they tell me about Ed Oliver, which I was familiar with him. They talked to me about Boogie Basham and AJ Epinesa and Greg Rousseau, and we had signed Daquan Jones and Jordan Phillips.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we might not have Aaron Donald, but we definitely got a lot of dogs. We definitely got a lot of dogs. And they were telling me, like, okay, the Rams had the number, they gave the second most vet days in the NFL. Do you know who number 1 was last year? And I was like, no, who's number 1? He's like, us. We gave more vet days than any other organization.
Where do I sign?
I was like, what? I got my contract in front of me, and I'm like, damn, like, do I really want to do this? Like,
yeah.
It's LA. It's March, and this shit is cold. Like, it's not snowing, but it's still cold. I just came from the Bahamas. I was in LA. Like, I'm like, bro, do I really want to do this? Coach McDermott comes in, and he was like, hey, like, I was sitting in there for 30 minutes, and he was like, hey, like, we don't need you to come save us. It's not that situation. We want you to come here and be you.
Yeah.
We're not gonna mutt you out. We need you to come here and be Vaughn on the field and off the field. And we heard about you off the field, how you are in the locker room. We need that Vaughn. And I'm like, hold on, okay, yeah. At this point in my career, all I want to do is win games, and I want to be in positions to rush the passer. We got Josh Allen. We're going to have leads. I'm going to be able to rush. We're going to win games. I don't like playing on turf. That was one of the knocks, but I was like, man, I can, I'll be able to do it, man. I signed, man, and honestly, coming here every day, coming into the facility, like, the infrastructure with the Buffalo Bills, from the cafeteria ladies to the janitors to the media guys, to the strength and conditioning coaches, to everybody, man. They're all about positive energy. They're all about how could I put Vaughn in the best situation for success. And even though it's not LA, it still has that same type of vibe where they care. They care about you. They want to see you win. The fans here, Bills Mafia, is like incredible, man. And I definitely didn't make a mistake, man. And I'm fortunate I was able to, to really put all that stuff out the window and sign on the dollar line, man. And I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to be a part of Bills. I'm happy to be a part of Bills Mafia, and I'm happy to be a Buffalo Bill for sure.
Have you seen somebody in person get thrown through a table yet?
No, I haven't. But after that Rams game, my cousin, he came to the game. They were leaving. He's like, bro, the Bills fans are crazy. Any table that they see, and I thought they set the tables up and they just break them. But any table that they see, like, leaving these stadiums or whatever, they're breaking it. Like, especially after wins and stuff. He's like, bro, the Bills fans are crazy, man. And it feels good that you got these guys rooting for you, man. And we were in Baltimore. About 40% of the crowd was Bills fans. We went to LA to start the season off. Half of that stadium was Bills fans. Like, man, this community wants it, man. They want to see a championship. They want to see wins, man. And I'm gonna do everything in my power to give it to them for sure.